for some reason my phone's not working, and well, I'm gonna see if I can upload this and let this be public after here and work as a short. If I can't figure it out, I can't figure it out, and maybe someone someday will just read this and watch this, and it'll help them. So there's a story in the Old Testament in Kings 2, where Elijah and Elijah. Now, I am unfortunately confused by their names because it's so sounding, but so similar sounding. But anyways, Elijah, or was Elijah? Well, anyways, there was a situation where a lot of people was gathered around. And they only had like a small pot of flour, but there's like 300 or more people. How can one little small pot of flour feed them? So he blessed it and asked the Lord to help him. And so it fed everyone in that they had leftovers, like leftover bread. And that reminds me of Jesus and the fish, in that we sometimes got to rely on the Lord and ask for help, and He'll multiply it. But it's up to the Lord. Not like us asking it's going to happen, but still, don't be afraid to ask. It may not happen that day or that hour. It may happen a month from then, or when you're more ready and the Lord helps you. Next, there was a lady, and sorry for closing my eyes. It's the best way for me to remember. There was a lady whose husband died, and they had a large debt. Like, the dude was coming to take her sons away to basically sell them as slaves so that he can get the money back. So she essentially said no to that, and heard that Elijah heard that they were out there. So she ran up to him and said, "Hey, could you help me? I do not know what to do." He asked if there's anything valuable in the house. She said, "We only got one small jar of oil." So I said, "Get every pot and pan and get pots from your neighbor, but don't tell your neighbor what you're using them for. Just say that you need pots." And so she starts pouring, and he tells her to pour the oil into all pots. And of course, she goes to do that by faith, and that one jar of oil ends up filling all the jars full of oil. And she sells the oil and manages to save her sons from being sold into slavery. I'm learning that we got to rely on the Lord, and the Lord will help us, and He will teach us. I'm probably not the best person to talk about this because I make mistakes, everyone else makes mistakes, but there's people out there who seem like they don't make no mistakes, and probably better talking than this, but I just want you to hang on in there, and if you're battling against something, struggling, just keep hanging on. It's okay. May Jesus bless you, okay? I gotta go. I hope this video, when I post it, or figure out how to post it, blesses people. And before I go, I guess I'll pray. Dear Jesus, I ask you to watch over me and the other person on the other side of the screen. And that whenever it is they hear this and need to hear this, Lord, this prayer works for them. I ask you to calm their nerves and help them, Lord. Help them be humble and call out to you and rely on you, Lord. When things get harsh, Lord, be an umbrella, be a shield blocking the fiery darts of the enemy for them and me. Always remind us, Lord, that you are there and that you're there to protect us and you love us, Lord. because there's no one else more greater with knowing and love than you. You truly must love us to give up your own Son, Lord. Not many people would be willing to do that, but you gave up your own Son, Lord, for us. And I pray that this helps and bless our needs to hear. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.